everyone, Texas Deacon here. Today's date is July the 28th, 2016. The title of today's lesson is The Correct Day of Worship. The scripture reading is John 19, 30 and 31. So when Jesus had received the sour wine, he said, "It is finished," and bowing his head, he gave up his spirit. Therefore, because it was the preparation day, that the bodies should not remain on the cross on the Sabbath, for that Sabbath was a high day. The Jews asked Pilate that their legs might be broken and they might be taken away. The key we look for here is for that Sabbath was a high day. One of the things that I do is I talk to people about coming to church. I'm very low-key about it. I just invite them to church, explain to them what our church has to offer, and give them a card. I would like to make a contact every day. I don't. I didn't make one today. I made 2 or 3 yesterday. One day last week, I made 4 contacts that day. What was unusual about it is 2 of them were Seventh-day Adventists. Now, I have no problem with people that worship on Saturday. I do have a problem with anybody that says Saturday is a correct day of worship. I also have the equal problem with those that say Sunday is a correct day of worship. The word Sabbath does not mean Sunday. It does not mean Saturday. And it does not mean seventh. Where's the Webster's Dictionary? Now, let's see here. We can find it, maybe. I will read Sabbath to you. It's right here. I should have marked it. Sabbath. It says the 7th day of the week, set aside by the 4th commandment for rest, worship, and observation, such as by the Jews and some Christian sects. Sunday as the usual Christian day of rest and worship. A period of rest. Well, that's Webster's Dictionary. And that's Webster's definition. However, if we want to find out the biblical definition, let's go to the dictionary of the Bible. Sabbath means rest. See, it didn't say Saturday, it didn't say Sunday, it didn't say 7. The divinely instituted day of rest ordained for all men, ordained by God for all men to have a day of rest. When I read that in John about being a high Sabbath, a high holy day, the Jews had it, I believe, 7 holy days, high days. Passover, first fruits, unleavened bread, Pentecost, trumpets, tabernacles, and a day of atonement. These were Sabbaths, high Sabbaths. They still had the same 7th day of the week. Now, as I said, people that pick a particular day of the worship give me a problem. I ran across a situation one time where a home church met on Wednesday night, like a lot of churches do. The church I attend does, no problem with that. They had one individual in their small group that had to work every other Wednesday night. He missed church half the time. and it really upset him. So they got together and decided to have their services on Tuesday night. Hey, no problem. Have them on Tuesday night. To their surprise, they picked up another member that joined them who was in a similar situation, and a second person that just enjoyed going to church, so they joined them. So the day of the week being changed from Wednesday to Tuesday meant nothing. When you say that in one particular day, Saturday or Sunday, is the correct day, you get into legalism. I consider legalism the devil's religion, because once you get into legalism, then you start getting into works, that you have to perform certain works. A Christian will perform works out of the heart. Legalism says you do it out of requirements. Christ died on the cross to get us out of legalism and into grace. Why do people insist on going back into legalism that will never save anyone? You worship God 7 days a week. Not Saturday, not Sunday. All 7. Understand? Until you understand that and practice that, as a Christian, you have a way to go. So until next time, may God continue to bless and forgive the United States of America. May God continue to bless the Republic of Texas. And may God continue to bless you and